Our daughter Cameron was a wonderful little girl, beautiful, bright-eyed, bright future ahead of her. And, you raise your child up, and then the last thing you expect is for this to go off the tracks. In high school, she started to develop some mental issues. This all started with depression, which led to her trying to cope as best she could, which ultimately led to substance abuse. And it was just kind of a spiral that ultimately she decided to take her life. She's gone. Just like, wow. We're watching this kid grow up, and she was fascinating. She was into horses. She was into art. I mean, she was such a happy, warm child. And to see her go through this slow degradation in her personality and her happiness, and to watch that and experience that it's tough.
In terms of just adolescence, kids are typically having to figure out who they are. So it's all about identity, what kind of person they want to be, where do they fit in. And so kids are dealing with that basic stuff with social media on top. High school students were so focused on college entrance that they were completely stressed out. And then I think now we have to add in COVID-19. Kids are having to deal with life and death situations. So all of that mixed in together, it's a really hard time to be an adolescent.
I've had anxiety my entire life, but probably 2 years ago in sophomore year is when I really noticed it. One of my classes was really hard, and then everything just kind of came crashing down on me. I was always thinking about the future from a younger age, so I was always striving for A's in all of my classes, and I was afraid of failure in general and not being prepared for the future. I would just cry every single night. I wouldn't be able to focus on anything. I probably had to call out of work a few times, and then I wasn't able to do a lot of the things that I liked or wanted to do because I was so focused on this. It was hard watching my parents because I knew that they definitely wanted to help me, but I couldn't think of any way for them to help me.
There has been a long-standing shortage both of child and adolescent psychiatrists, psychologists, and really a horrible lack of research. So we are very, very excited and honored to be able to partner with the Foundation of Hope to launch the Foundation of Hope Mood and Anxiety Disorders Program in Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. The funding coming from the Foundation of Hope will enable us to recruit the best and brightest and build a world-class program. To partner across the university with the Department of Pediatrics, the School of Public Health, other areas to build a program that is impactful and really changes the way we approach our research, the assessment, and the treatment of children and adolescents that suffer from mood and anxiety disorders. When you have massive influx of resources, science can do amazing things. So the time is now. I have no doubt that with this type of investment, we will be able to build a world-class program that will be transformative in how we take care of our kids and adolescents to make sure they have a fighting chance to do well. That's good for all of us.
One of the things that we learned through all this is that it's not about the resources that you can afford to get. The answer isn't there. We'd have to have the research that's going to put all this together, and that's what they're doing at UNC. And it's going to make a big difference. So for everyone that's watching this, I hope you will take a good hard look at all the great work that Foundation of Hope is doing. I hope you'll find it in your heart to dig deep and help with the fight.
There is no health without mental health. And the Foundation of Hope realizes that. We could not be more grateful for their support, and we are so excited by the promise of what will come next.